Hey there, I'm Jody, and I have a daughter named Sailor, and we are Overland Express. And our objective is to let you follow along with us as we go out and explore in this vintage 88 model Isuzu Trooper. This particular vehicle was mine over 20 years ago, and early 2019 I was able to purchase it. It was sitting on concrete blocks and headed to the scrap yard. Now what I've done is outfit it with a vintage tent that is an original Camp Hotel rooftop tent. They were made from, I think, 63 to 67, so this is a 60s model rooftop tent. It's still in great condition, even though it's weathered and has been there and done that. It's still in okay shape. It's got a few pinholes in it, but one of our objectives here in the next few months before it gets into the full season of camping during the fall is to actually have a new canvas top on it. I'm going to make it out of Dacron sailcloth. I've done a few things that are a little bit odd to this vehicle. I'd put a small cargo rack on the hood. I figured it would be good for recovery gear or whatever. I got a awning off of Amazon. It's one of the cheap Yasco or Yas whatever. A lot of people, I looked at some of the reviews on it, and a lot of people there were talking about this, that, and the other, and the quality. I've got to be honest with you, it's some of the best money I ever spent. It has performed great, all things considered. Super happy with it. I scored this at the dump. It's a small aluminum ladder. Prop it up against the rear spare tire, and that is how we enter the back of the tent. I've still got to wire up all the lights. That is yet to happen. But back here, oh boy, that is a little bit uneven. A little shaky there. This is how you would enter the tent. So I'll just prop the ladder up there, and up we go. All good. I'm really sentimental about things, and so to be able to procure this vehicle after not having owned it for over 20 years, that was really just a huge treat for me. And I'm super excited about it. But let me talk about this awning. A lot of people and a lot of the reviews were talking about this part being flexible, and it is a little bit, but they were also talking about this back part, and I gotta tell you, I've got no complaints with this. I've got none. This is super sturdy. It's solid, really solid. I used some hose clamps to attach it. That was really the best idea that I come up with. It's super tight. It's not going anywhere. The only issue that I've had is our first outing. We went down some really rough terrain up in the mountains, and the spacer on my Yakima rack broke. And I came home and cut a piece of teak wood to match the diameter that I needed, and that's what I used. But I want to give you a little bit of a walk around on this thing. It's just a really old vintage 88 model Isuzu Trooper that runs like a champ. We were able to put a new engine in it. Everything that that could be done mechanically has been done. I'm just super happy with how it turned out, and it's very rare that you get a second chance to enjoy something in life that you really loved. So to be able to be back on track with this is pretty cool. I'm really happy with it. I look forward to having some adventures, and I'm going to try to upload as often as I can. The places that we go and things we do, I hope that you'll find interesting, and maybe might want to go and explore yourself. There you have it, folks. Thinking about going swimming today as soon as the little one gets out of school. I'm off work. We might head to the mountains. So I'm going to get busy and pack all this up and get ready to roll. And she gets out of school in about an hour and a half. And we might run out to the lake or run up to a mountain waterfall real quick. We've got several mountain ranges very close by where we live here. And so we may very well try to venture that way. See you next time. And we're off the beaten path.